Hello, sir, ma'am. In this video, I'm trying to cover India major crops and try to envisage a picture about Indian soil. It is just a glimpse and upcoming video. I'm trying to cover all the types of soil and its component. So I hope, sir, ma'am, your preparation going well and keep doing as you are there. So, topic agriculture, Indian crops and soil, part one. Now, what is soil? As a soil, it is a Latin word means solum, and solum means substratum where the plants grow. Here, it is an assemblage of vegetation to grow crops and non-crops to sustain livelihood and livestock. Yes, sir, ma'am. It is an assemblage of vegetation where we can grow crops like rice, wheat, coffee, etc., and non-crops like biodiesel, cassava, and jatropha to sustain our livelihood for economic purpose and for our subsistence. And the livestock is all about cattle rearing. Now, what is soil composition? Soil composition, it means the mixture of, it is a mixture of organic and non-organic matter like organic matter, microorganisms like bacteria, fungus, protozoa, insects, earthworms, mold, dead plants, animal, crop, etc. And the non-organic matter like clay, silt, sand, water, magnesium, calcium carbonate, sodium, phosphorus, potassium, nitrogen, etc. And now, how the soil formed, or what is the process of soil formation? It is known as pedogenesis. Pedogenesis is the process the soil form and like parent materials rocks. It means like if parent material rocks are basalt rocks, colored leaves or gives soil a black soil. Laterite rock color gives lateritic soil, and crystalline metamorphosis color gives red soil. Now, if parent rock or this thing, basalt rock, laterite rocks, crystalline metamorphosis, this integrate due to the region of sunlight, wind, river action, weathering, chemical and physical process. So, sir, ma'am, this is the process how soil form due to various uh, environmental agent, or you can say the various process. Now, soil also depend on climate relief, time, temperature, vegetation, biota. Biota means certain flora and fauna, or although microorganisms, etc. There are the lots of things which depend on uh, soil formation. Like the as we see the landscape or landform, there are the lots of things like vegetation sinks, but they are the different agent in our environment, or which is really good for our biodiversity. So in now the process, how the process goes to form soil. First process is that now organic matter due to wind, sunlight, they can disintegrate and later decompose due to time or dead plants, animals, microorganisms, earthworm, moles, etc. They work as an agent. They can break the soil and decompose them. Later they form humification. It is a humus which is have then the soil or then the part. This will become a moisture content. Now humification goes mineralization. It becomes like these things and then soil form. Yes, sir, ma'am. Now you can see here the soil formation is a complex process here, sir, ma'am. This is a really complex process. And now, pedology. What about pedology? Pedology is a science which deals the study of soil. What is soil texture? It is just a composition of sand, silt, and clay. Like If someone say clay is 40% and silt is 20%, then sand is 40%, even 100% composition. That called loamy soil. Loamy soil is good amount of thing like this composition. In upcoming videos, I'm trying to cover soil topic with clear and crystal knowledge and try to message everything about minute thing about the soil. And here, just I try to give you a glimpse about soil, which help you to learn crop and understand pretty well. Now, what is soil profile, sir, ma'am? Soil profile, a vertical column of soil where horizontal layer with distinctive physical property. It's reveal crop fertility, crop suitability, and fertilizer requirement for crop. Like this cell में, this is a vertical column. अगर आप soil को dig करोगे in a vertical way, you got this thing like this type of. This is a vertical column, and this one is a horizontal one. You can see here. This is a horizontal, different and distinct physical property. This one. Now I am going to explain one by one. Horizon O, clear topsoil, organic plus decomposed, dry leaves, animal crop, black and dark brown soil. Now this is there. This is organic layer ceramic. You can see here it is a dark black brown soil. Now A, surface soil. It is known as horizon A. Biomental. Ceramic here biomental. It means bioturbation. Bioturbation is a term where water and unconsolidated sediment mix together, and this layer, living organisms get disturbed and they start reworking. Now, this layer also known as humus layer. It is a porous and air, water hold tightly in this layer. This layer also good for, or also this layer known for seed germination. Microorganisms also found they do their work like most rodents. And this year we found ferrous and aluminum, like ferrous iron component. This doing also alluviation. Alluviation means that, sir, ma'am, from organic layer due to ran off or water washed away, or this in this layer minerals found in suspended matter or minerals or whatever salt and other components they found in dissolved manner or they just coagulation. Now horizon B, this is subsoil. Yes, sir. I mean, this one, this soil, sir, I mean, is known as horizon B subsurface. It is a subsoil sandwiched below topsoil and above bedrock. As you can see here, it is sandwiched from above topsoil and below from bedrock. Now it contains ferrous oxide. Is a clay soil. Clay soil is all about moisture content. It can retain moisture and light brown color. As you can see, light brown color. It is zone of elevation. Yes, sir, man. Elevation here it means in this layer, salt deposit. They are also found organic matters such as silicate, clay, and although the whatever materials from here they list down or percolate here in suspended materials. Now, what I can see, this substratum, as already told you that in this layer, plants grow, and you can see here roots and touch down some kind of substratum C. Broken bedrock, inorganic, saprolite layer. Yes, I'm sorry, saprolite layer. This layer it means, sir, ma'am, it is a layer of weathered rock, consolidated rock, where fairy compounds found. And although other terms like regolith is the term in soil geography. It means that it is a heterogeneous mixture and loose material or unconsolidated material were found, like regolith. Regolith is a type of layer where unconsolidated rock were found. They are suspended in suspended particles. Now, horizon E from O to A. Now, sir, ma'am, O to A, this layer. As you can see here, sir, ma'am, this layer is known as Horizon E. Why Horizon E? This is the leaching occur. In this layer, leaching occur. Leaching it means sir ma'am whatever the इधर here organic matter यहाँ पे कोई भी organic matter है दिखेगा plants animals या carcass या कुछ भी organic matter है I mean the suspended particles में release down in this layer they are just transferred from one to another place. Now horizon R cemented bedrock granite basalt limestone found yeah this one R bedrock in this layer. So, sorry, ma'am, from O to R, from this layer, O to R, yes, sir, ma'am, you can see here, from O to R, this is known as inorganic layer, and from A above, it is organic layer. So, sorry, ma'am, now this slide is talked about soil erosion. What is soil erosion? This is just in lucid term and simple term, I'm trying to say the term of soil and erosion. Gradual removal of topsoil by the action of wind, water, runoff reduced potential and productive capacity of soil to regenerate, yes, I mean, regenerate and sustain fertility of crop. सॉइल अगर आपको मैं एक सिंपल वर्ड में बोलूं कि टॉप सॉइल को ड्यू टू लॉट्स ऑफ फ्लड और इज लाइक रेन वाटर और they wash away the nutrients of upper top layer due to various factors. Like the first one is a population. Population is an important factor one because we have a definite resources and we to fulfill the population demand we grow more food or we need have to be food surplus. So because of this thing is a major pressure on our land resource or our land capability which is the important one. Now, what is the natural factor, sir, man? Due to flood, earthquake, volcanoes, etc. Yeah, flood nowadays due to devastating effect. You can see nowadays like eastern coast or western coast, both sides we have witnessing floods last few years due to climate change, and this is a major impact our economic, our environment loss. So now anthropogenic factor due to overgrazing, deforestation, industrialization, mining, etc. Yes, I mean, important thing is overgrazing, deforestation due to industrialization. As we need this thing, deforestation due to requirement, population requirement, we fulfill their demand. So this thing. Now, soil erosion causes like it causes silt erosion is due to water, rill erosion, heavy rain creates rills in hillsides, gully erosion, water runoff, remove soil from drainage line. Yes, Simon. So Simon, अभी this video मैं इतना ही part soil का पढ़ाऊंगा. Upcoming video I'm trying to go deeper in soil and various types of soil associated with Indian continent. And the important thing is that it is just a glimpse to make a picture on your mind ki how the crop helps you and how the crop or how the soil forms. Now, cropping pattern of Indian crops. Here is an important one like rice and paddy is also known as paddy. Rice require temperature 27 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius and high temperature. Yes, sir, man. Rainfall it needs 30 centimeter and although waterlogged condition यानी पानी भरा होना चाहिए आसपास. Relative humidity need this one and the soil require well drained alluvial nitrogenous clay soil. Yes, sir, ma'am. Nitrogenous clay soil is this is a nitrogen consumption and also is one of the is a create carbon dioxide environment and nitrogen thing. So now World Bank and United Nations try to cover how to control nitrogen in environment because we aware that in our oxygen cycle or whatever the environment, there are 78% nitrogen and 20% oxygen. Other few gases, minute gases are left with few percentage. So the nitrogen, it needs really require nitrogen. बहुत ज़्यादा इसमें नाइट्रोजन चाहिए. Climate hot and humid. Climate needs hot and humid. Staple diet is the first staple diet for our country. Grow in tropical and temperate monsoon, India and China respectively. Tropical monsoon, India. Temperate monsoon, China. Irrigation canal, tube wells, bore wells, etc. It is a labor intensive crop. Yes, sir, I mean, it's a labor intensive crop. Now, in India, it grows Punjab, Haryana, Western UP, Krishna Godavari Basin, Kaveri Delta, West Bengal, MP, etc. Yes, I mean, this is a major uh, state where the rice grown. Most important thing is that, sir, ma'am. Now, in last few years, especially asked one question that which countries produce largest rice in the world? So it was answer it was India, not China. But now time I don't know which country grow more rice in world. Indonesia, Japan, Bangladesh, China, etc. Now wheat. Wheat require temperature less than 60 degrees Celsius. It is rabi crop. Rainfall it needs 50 centimeter to 100 centimeter. Relative humidity 50 to 60%. And cold waves damage the crop. Soil needs black earth, alluvial, clay, and loamy soil. Climate it is cool type and winter crop, tropical and subtropical. Yes, sir, ma'am. This is rabi crop which grow in winter time. और जब इसको हार्वेस्ट करने का टाइम आता है वार्म एंड ड्राई टाइम एंड इट्स डिपेंड टर्म इज वार्म एंड ड्राई टाइम इरिगेशन कनाल ट्यूबवेल्स बोरवेल्स एक्सेट्रा ओवर इरिगेशन काउफ रेड रूट यस आई मीन अगर ज़्यादा इसको पानी मिल गया तो रेड रूट कम पानी मिला तो ऑलरेडी इस गेट लॉस और कुछ भी हमारा एड प्रॉपरली होता नहीं है मोस्टली एसोसिएटेड विथ टेम्परेट ग्रासलैंड लाइक डाउन्स ऑस्ट्रेलिया मोरे डार्लिंग बेसिन यस सर मैम ज़्यादातर टेम्परेट ग्लासरिंग होता है और लाइक ऑस्ट्रेलिया मेडिटेरियन के साइड भी होता है क्योंकि विंटर टाइम रेन ड्यू टू आपको पता होगा कि विंटर टाइम रेन होता है इन पार्ट में तो काफ़ी अच्छा वहाँ पे यील्ड्स और काफ़ी ज़्यादा प्रोडक्शन भी होता है Now, in India, it grows Punjab, MP, Gujarat, Narmada Basin, UP, Indus, Ganga area, Gujarat, etc. Now, you can see here, like Punjab, Haryana, Delhi is not here, small one, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan. This is the mainly or majority of area cover the wheat. Now, one important thing is that in 2020 and 21, MP's largest production and procurement of wheat. Really, MP doing well in this type of crop. MP surpassed the Punjab. Earlier in India, earlier Punjab growing lots of wheat and topping production. But now it is MP. It's good for other examination. And wheat growing world is like Australia, China, USA. Now pulses. Yeah, it is the most important crop of India because it is nutrition rich or provides lots of protein. Temperature, it needs 20 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius. Rainfall 30 centimeter to 100 centimeter. Humidity, this one. Soil alluvial needs climate cool, temperate and dry climate. India grow pulses like gram, tur, urad, moong, masoor, peas. These pulses grow in Rabi and Kharif times both. Now, the important thing is that sir, remain India largest consumer and producer of pulses. Yeah, produce भी करता है सबसे ज़्यादा, consume भी करता है India. It is leguminous crop. It means, yeah, sir, it is leguminous crop because restore soil fertility and do nitrogen fixation from air. In India, it grows MP, UP, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Karnataka, DC. Yeah, you can see here. राजस्थान उत्तर प्रदेश मध्य प्रदेश महाराष्ट्र और फिर टॉप फ्यू इधर कर्नाटक आंध्र प्रदेश में भी ग्रो किया जाता है वर्ल्ड में कनाडा चाइना ब्राजील यूएसए रशिया नाइजीरिया नाउ मीट मीट इज important crop sir and like it is a known as corn although temperature needs 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius. Rainfall 40 centimeter to 100 centimeter. Soil it needs clay loamy and sandy loamy. Hold water long. Yes, sir, I mean here loamy. Earlier in previous slides, I say that loamy means composition of sand, silt, and clay. So crop, it is a crop of kharif. It grows in summertime. Climate tropical, hot, humid, and limited to temperate areas. Yes, sir. I mean, it is Majority or this crop grow in most of the crop grow in tropical and hot humid climate. Now it needs frost free 140 days. In India, it grows in UP, MP, Bihar, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, as you can see here in this map, UP, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, some part of Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, and although in Tamil Nadu, yeah, Tamil Nadu also grow maize. Because maize is a rain-fed crops or it can grow here. It is a heavy crops can go in India or in world, USA, China, Brazil, etc. grow. Now millets, bajra, jowar, ragi. Temperature requirement 26 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius in between for bajra, jowar, ragi. Yes, sir, man, from like 26 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. बाजरा को चाहिए आई मीन टू से 26 to 25, ज्वार को चाहिए 26 to 40 और रागी को 26 या फिर 30 to 40 के बीच में चाहिए. रेनफॉल बाजरा रिक्वायर 40 सेंटीमीटर रेनफॉल, ज्वार 60 सेंटीमीटर रेनफॉल, रागी 80 सेंटीमीटर रेनफॉल. Soil sandy red alluvial soil. It means sandy soil, it means red soil, alluvial soil किसी में भी grow कर सकते हैं. Altitude 2100 meter above sea level. Climate tropical and subtropical. It is rain-fed area. Millets majority grow in rain-fed area where less than 75 centimeter rainfall. Yes, sir, and ma'am. Indian Council of Agriculture is duly find rain-fed area are those area where rainfall is less than 75 centimeters. The important thing that it is a kharif crop, rich nutrients. Yes, sir, man. This is rich of iron, calcium, zinc, etc. In India, it grows Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Karnataka, MP, Tamil Nadu. Yes, sir, you can see this area. This is also known as Maruthal area or Vijayawada side. This area has rainfed area. So, in world, Nigeria, China, Russia, etc. So, sir and ma'am, in this video, I'm trying to give a glimpse of the soil and try to cover major soil of India. But in the second part, I also cover other crops, the other major crops of India. So, sir and ma'am, please do like, share, subscribe, and give your valuable feedback also for upcoming videos. Do like and join in Settable Gaming 1729 at the rate gmail.com.